Venom and Atom. Here we go.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome back to Digi and Friends. We're still watching Brandon Tolentino play through Star Fox 64. One of your favorite games?
Yeah, it is one of my favorite games.
Would you say it's in your top 10?
It's right behind Earthbound.
Really? So second favorite?
Yes.
Above all the Smash games and
right
everything?
behind Earthbound and Mother 3 is for my favorite.
Ahead of all Smash?
Yes.
And Persona 4?
Definitely ahead of Smash and Persona 4.
Awesome.
Fighting games can, like, I love playing them, but I don't see them getting a place on my favorite list.
Do you think about stuff like Earthbound and Star Fox more than those games, do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think more about these games. I can't see right now.
Because, like, for me, if I play a game more, I'm almost bound to think about it more, and it does contribute to my enjoyment. I'd say, sort of like,
Did I shoot Peppy down? I killed Peppy.
Oh, God, you bastard. You've seen all of Hunter x Hunter.
I have.
I love Hunter x Hunter.
I love Hunter x Hunter.
After
We have
watching
so much
it,
in common.
After watching it, I considered it my second favorite show, right? I was like, 10 out of 10, this show's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But Hunter x Hunter doesn't make me think about it a lot. Like, I love the characters, I love everything about it, right? But
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't have themes which, like, really get into my head the way some other shows do. Like, when I think about, recent anime called Shirobako, where, like, even though the raw experience of the show is not quite as, like, overwhelming as Hunter x Hunter is, like, I think about it all the time. Like, it's always in my head. And so it's, like, it feels more taut to me. You know, like, Hunter x Hunter, when I watched it, was, like, so fucking good that I was like, oh my god, I can't believe anime can be like this. But then I watched Shirobako, and it's like, man, that was amazing. And then, like, in my head later, I'm like, fuck, it was
like,
so good. Like, it worms its way into my psyche. So, like, I feel like shows that I think about more, like, are more deserving in a way. You know, like, Hunter x Hunter, as good as it is, doesn't affect me on a day-to-day basis. Where, like, if I watched it again, then I would probably feel the same as I did the first time. But that only happens once every year or so, at the most. Like, at the absolute most frequent, I would maybe watch Hunter x Hunter once a year. I doubt I'd watch the whole show every year because it's so fucking long. But yeah, like, with long shows I usually watch them maybe once a year, but something like Shirobako, where it's like really in my head and gets into my psyche, it's like, it's not just that it's a great show, but it affects the way I think, you know?
Oh, those are definitely those shows where it's just like, it makes you think differently about the world.
So, like, when it comes to games, there's not really any games that make me think differently about the world itself, but, like, I consider myself very new to gaming, even though I've been playing games since I was a small child.
Yeah.
I'm new to the idea of, like, thinking really hard about the games I play, you know, and, like, and having, like, deeper thoughts about them, where
I guess I'm like the same way.
as a kid, I didn't really think about games. I just kind of played them. And then, like, as an adult, now I get into games. Like, I am into Ocarina of Time in a way I never could have been as a kid. You know, like, I love
Yeah, you,
that
like,
game.
think deeply about it.
I would love to get 100% in Ocarina of Time. I think about it all the time. I think about, like, why the mechanics work so well. You know, that is more of why it's my favorite game than anything else. Like, whereas when I was playing Terra Online, like, I loved that game so much that it was like my favorite game at the time, but I don't think about Terra regularly. Like, when I do think about it, it's like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed playing Terra that time. But
yeah.
I could pick up Ocarina of Time any day and be like, oh fuck, this game's
It's
awesome,
amazing.
you know? Like, it's really in my skull.
That was weird. I didn't think I'd get a hit plus 1, hit plus 5.
I don't know what that means, but you hit his brain
Oh,
and
God.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You lost your left wing.
I have lost my left wing, but it's okay. I'm the hero of the game.
Do one of those over-unders.
Well, I gotta wait for him to get closer. Do you see? The B is for boss.
I know, but you could flip, right?
I can flip, but it's not worth it unless he gets closer. I'm gonna make him disappear. And he should show up behind me.
Use the boost to get through!
Oh god, he's just straight up behind me. He's not chasing me. I gotta shoot his cerebellum. Okay, I shot it a few times.
What does the cerebellum do in your brain?
Well, you shoot it and Andros gets defeated.
In a real brain.
You shoot it and Andros gets defeated.
I only know that the kiosk in my temporal lobe is shaped like Rosalind Carter.
Oh my god!
And she says my map is home again, but torn face down.
I need to finish this beer now.
That's a Mars Volta lyric.
It is a Mars Volta lyric. You were telling me about it before somehow.
Probably like 5 years ago, I probably told you about that lyric. Because I was obsessed with that lyric for a long time.
Father! The guy that voices Star Fox in this game is voicing Star Fox in Smash 4. And everyone hates it.
His dad's voice is super cool.
I wish his dad was like a voice.
Dude, you know what my favorite game performance ever is? This legitimately affects why I love Ocarina of Time. In Ocarina of Time and in Super Smash Bros. Melee, Link is played by one of my favorite voice actors, Nobuyuki Hiyama. This guy is pretty much entirely known for his ability to yell. Like, his ability to go, like, that's his whole fucking career, is that he can yell. Like, he sounds really, really cool when he yells.
Oh, God.
You ever seen Gurren Lagann?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, no, I have seen. I'm trying to focus on this.
Do you remember the character Viral? The rival character, like the Beast.
Yeah.
That was Nobuyuki Hiyama.
Oh god.
Let me think if I can think of any like more. Well, he plays Link, so.
I can't believe I guessed right on that.
In Ocarina of Time and Melee, and it's such a great. Like, I love him as a voice actor, and then hearing him as Link, he's perfect. So, like, it just enhances my love of those games even more to know that, like, one of my favorite anime voice actors is also in those games.
I remember hearing urban legends of, like, if you can beat Star Fox's dad to the exit, then you get something new.
And I like, it's not true.
Yeah, it's not true at all, but I, like, spent hours of my life just, like, I'm gonna beat my dad to this exit.
Like, as a kid or more recently?
No, as a kid. Like, recently I shot Peppy down. Oh god, I feel so shitty.
Well,
I feel so shit that I shot Peppy down.
When you played through this the first time,
yeah,
we did 4 video breaks, and I thought, man, I really let those videos run long. This time we only did 3 videos, I think, and I really let them run long. I was so into
this game's so short, man. I love it. I love the shortness, the replayability of it all. I love going through every single different path that you can take.
It feels iconic to me. I think that's what's lost out on a lot of the modern Nintendo games, is that they don't have the feeling of like bigness and newness that these games have. And like, a lot of people think that these games only have it because they were on old consoles. Like, yeah, it was new at the time. It's like, no, it still feels new. Like, look at Ocarina of Time and look at the 3DS version. And, like, the 3DS version, it's got all these graphical updates.
Yeah.
But it just looks like some game. Whereas, like, the original looks like this fucking, like, whoa.
Art piece.
This looks like a masterpiece of its time. Like, and I think this game gives me that vibe, where it's like the music and the way that the cutscenes are staged, where it's like their faces looking right at the camera, like we're fucking Star Fox. There's like a confidence to it, you know? Like, yeah.
I feel weird because I just beat it on an emulator. My girlfriend's been playing it on her phone. Like through a phone emulator, just Star Fox.
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend.
N64. Yeah, I do. No one does because I never like bring her up in anything. But I'm drunk enough that I can like bring up my girlfriend. But she's been playing it on her phone, and she's just like, "You got to download it for your phone. You're not a true Star Fox fan. You've been playing it on everything else except for this, except for your phone." And I'm just like, "No, I'm not gonna play it on my phone. I'm not that addicted."
Do you think you will now that you've played it on an emulator and enjoyed it?
I've been thinking about it.
I'll tell you now. I got Mario 64 on my phone.
Oh my god.
And I played through Bomb on Battlefield, and I was having a good time. Oh, yeah. And then I got to the first sliding level where it's like...
Yeah.
The controls on a phone are just too imprecise. You can't do it. It's impossible. Because you can't... You don't, like, it's not like a stick where you can move it all around.
Yeah, it's like
you have to tap on different parts of it. Like, if you want to go from left to right, you have to tap left and then tap right. You can't just move your thumb from left to right. So, that alone makes it impossible
No, I'm
to
like
control Mario down there.
I'm like triple impressed that my girlfriend got the first medal on Corneria. It's just like, oh god.
Like I can see beating Star Fox, but I can't see doing amazingly at it. What was that thing where it showed the right C button?
Oh, whenever that happens, you can call Rob because he's calling you. It's like answering your call whenever
I see.
The communication line happens. But that's a cutscene, so you don't have to answer it. But in the game, if that happens, then
it's funny. On Game Grumps, they play a lot of NES games.
yeah.
And on the NES, no one would ever use their real name. Like the developers, it would all be pseudonyms.
Oh my god, I didn't.
And then it's not until like the Super Nintendo era that they started using their real names. So like when I look at a game like this and it's like all their, and it was always like on the NES, there's always like 6 guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like a tiny handful of people made it, and they'd all be using like weird pseudonyms. And then I look at this and it's like, cool people, technical supporters, Takuya Kuribayashi, and it's like, yeah, that's a real name, and it's pretty
God, I should have let a missile hit the the Great Fox.
Like, you can tell this is the era where they were starting to take the medium seriously as like, we're doing something good.
Yeah, it's like they're really taking pride in their work.
We are, even if it is like sort of derivative of Star Wars, like they were proud of it, you know. There's a lot of confidence to this game, and I like that.
When I see this scene, I'm just like, if I let that missile hit the Great Fox, you'd see a great like giant explosion inside in the side
Oh,
of the,
really?
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like it really shows your progress in the game. And I'm like, I wanted to
So
show the
fucking
damage in
cool.
it.
I love. That's my favorite thing about old games is like all the little secret stuff, and like not just that it's secret, but that has an impact.
Yeah,
you know, like
you feel like you did something, like your actions had consequences.
yeah.
Kiyomi McDonald. That's the name that always throws me off, because everyone's got like super Japanese names, and I see McDonald. I'm just like what?
I love stuff like Dark Souls, where there's like all this secret shit, but like there's never something in Dark Souls that's like you do a secret thing and then the final boss is completely different.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like in this, it's like you did something secret and the final cutscene is completely different. You know, like that's cool, and you don't see a lot of that now, I think.
God, I didn't get any medals on the hardcores. Yes, that makes sense.
You're blasted. I hope you all enjoyed watching us play Star Fox twice.
I hope you did too. What is
I
this?
had fun talking. That's a shirt. That is a shirt. See you next time on Digi Bros and Friends.
Yeah.
And others. Digibro and Others. Oh, I should call it Digibro and Others after Boogie Pop and Others, because it's like my favorite book.
I feel good. Okay. See you later.
Alright, that's all.
What?
There's our invoice. You made a lot of money.
Yeah, I made more than I did before.
Yeah, you never died, did you?
No, I did die.
Oh, but you didn't die more than once.
Yeah, I didn't die more than once. I do better on the hard course than I do on the easy course.
Alright, bye everybody.